It's getting up there on beer 30, and I'm actually having a soda, and people might say, hey, why are you gaining weight? But I wanted to go back in front of the camera and remind people. I called Tara Toohill, Gerald Mullery, Matt Cartwright's office. I actually called a few others too. I wanted an on-camera interview. Well, who am I? I'm your fucking constituent. I'm giving you my Jackie Gleason, a little foul and Smokey the Bandit. I don't think you quite use the F word like I do, but to have a towing scam running in your city, and to have a city that's a total shithole like Hazleton, Pennsylvania is a shithole. It's a mess. You got rats running through the city parking garage. You go around CVS, the dumpster's caked up with dirt. I'm going to do a video down there because I actually got to go down and I got to do some shopping, but I'm going the other direction. I don't buy nothing there because the place is filthy. It hurts. I go in Giant every now and then if it's going to be in a container or a bag that I know, but with seeing the rats running around down there, every now and then, I don't know who cleans them up in the parking lot unless something else drags them off and eats them. Tara Toohill, Matt Cartwright, the rest of you scumbags, that infrastructure in your city is 45 years outdated. There's barely any access, if at all. Social Security, public assistance, your own offices, that can-do building down there, it's a sad joke. And a vehicle like mine does not fit in your joke parking lots. And I don't fit in a small car at 6'1", 211 pounds, and whatever fat I've gained. Our politicians, you keep sucking up a paycheck, and us constituents, we want to know what you're doing with our tax money. Because the taxes keep going up, and I see these Spanish people, and I'm sorry, I'm not prejudiced, but it's certain ones, not the hard-working ones. I got one next door to me, and he's not a bad guy. But I see the inner city people, their lights can be on 24 hours a day. I couldn't afford to do that. I'd be living in the street. I'm just about there now with these taxes, your sewer authority, and all your other monkey business. And now you've got pirates loose in your city, taking veterans advocates' vehicles. Like I said, it's not uncommon for somebody like me to take my parents around. We leave their car at McDonald's or a store, another store, because they don't want to drive through the cities. And I come back and have some scumbag motherfucker have my parents' car, or like my truck that I work for. Bill Zahner, I got news for you. I got a bone for your ass so big you're never going to forget me. Because the big one's coming. It just ain't here yet. And I got paperwork. We're going to find out what you're doing with all that cash money you're raking in. We're going to see if we're claiming it. We're going to see about an audit. Better make sure your books are balanced, Bill, because we're going to find out. Don't fool with people. I'm retired out of the DOD. I got some bite, some teeth left. Not many, but I got teeth. I want to know what my politicians are doing with my tax money. Because there's kids growing up, they watch my channel, they like the stuff that I do, they want to play with it. My kids are growing up in a shithole. And you are my leaders, my political leaders that want my vote. I'm not voting for any of this next election. I didn't vote the last election, believe it or not. And I'm not going to vote for any of you now. Because you're not doing the job you're elected to do. And you don't answer people like me. You got some, I don't know where you're getting these circus clowns to answer your phones. Matt Cartwright's phones, nobody answers at all. You get a machine. Yeah, we get the Circus Act. Is that what we get? Do we get stroked off for all our tax money, and you're a public servant, and you won't answer my question? Why is my city looking like this? Why is my city besieged with these people that don't speak English, that create all this crime that we need to pay for all these police and police cars? Your Hazleton police, they wreck a cruiser car every other day. That's got to be costing thousands of dollars to the taxpayer. And not to mention your insurance goes up, and people's pensions are disappearing. It's time you bring the infrastructure, the jobs back here, and start getting some regulation going. That city in Hazleton, it is like the demilitarized zone. And I'm sorry they've discouraged ownership and pride, okay? Because even my own house don't look that freaking great because of the way I got to live because of you people. And selling my jobs overseas to China and those little tyrant dictators that want to build bombs to blow up our ships. Tara Toohill, Matt Cartwright, Gerald Mullery, get your heads out of your asses now. Thanks, guys.